Alrighty, Root. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, wonderful night, whatever it is you guys are in this lovely, lovely world. So today, we are going to take a look at another premium mod. If you've missed any of the other mod spotlights, there is a bunch of them on the channel. They're linked in a playlist, as well as in the description. With that out of the way, let's hop on in and take a look at the mod today, shall we? Okie dokie. So, the mod we're looking at today is called Additions Ascended and Edmontonia. Edmontonia. Yes, I think I said it. Okay, so with this one here, it is absolutely incredible. So I have actually covered a few of the Additions Ascended in the regular mod spotlights that were the free versions. They are absolutely incredible models. They usually have, special things that they do and just all around better than the in-game ones. This one here, after taking a look and trying it out a little bit, I really, really like this one. So basically, okay, so we'll get into that in a minute. We're gonna look over the mod here first, then we'll get into the cool stuff. Okay, so first of all, as you'll see on the screen, I usually pop up here somewhere amongst my talking. The mod info is all right there, as well the cost of the mod at time of purchasing this. And again, I am in Canada, so we have horrible prices. It is $6.49 plus tax in Canada, which comes to like 7 something. Now, depending on where you are in the world, that may be different, but it should be around $5-ish, depending on where you are, which really is not that bad. Like, I don't mind a $5 mod. That's a pretty decent price for a mod. And at the time of downloading it, the size of the mod is 279.35 megabytes. Now, I am playing on the Xbox Series X, so the size may be a little different depending on the console you're playing on. But that is the size as well as the price. Now, that out of the way, let's actually take a look at what you're going to get in the mod here. So, you're going to get access to the creature as well as 2 different saddles. I did look through to see if there was anything else. I don't think I'm missing anything. If I am, make sure to let me know in the comment section. Again, I know I'm not perfect at any of this stuff. Nobody really is. So if we work together, we can all build and help each other out with things that we forget. So if I did forget anything, make sure to put it in the comment section just to help everyone else out. But anyways, the spawn commands for this are going to be up on the screen right about here or somewhere. I do try to edit this and get them in the right spot, but sometimes it is a little tricky. But anyways, the spawn commands are right up there, as well as you're going to now see the items included as well. So it is very, very cool, but you're not getting a whole lot of stuff with it. You're just getting kind of the creature and some saddles. The thing I like about this, so now we can actually get into this before we start taming it. The thing I like about this is almost an all-in-one type creature. So what I mean by that is this creature can harvest almost everything. I haven't tested it on literally everything in game, but it can harvest stone, flint, wood, thatch. You're going to get spark powder. You're going to get charcoal. You're going to get berries. I mean, literally anything you throw this thing at, it's going to harvest. And I like that because it saves me going and taming a whole bunch of different creatures to do my harvesting. I can get one creature going and it's going to harvest up anything I need. I love that about this creature. That is probably the coolest, best feature about this, in my opinion. And that is actually why I wanted to buy this. I was like, you know what? I would love to have just an all-in-one type creature if that's the case. And after trying it out, that seems like exactly what it is. We'll take a look at it in a few minutes. So anyways, that is pretty much it for it. How to tame it now is actually a bit interesting. So again, I will pop it up on the screen here. You can actually see how we're going to go about taming this thing. It is a passive tame. But basically we follow it around, wait for it to sneeze out this little snot bubble onto the ground, and then we go over, we light the snot bubble, and then it gets it all interested, and then it's going to follow us around, and we have to use fire to actually damage the things that it wants us to damage. At first, I tried damaging everything, and it wasn't really doing anything. It will actually mark things that it wants to fight. You just take them out with fire damage, and you're going to tame it up. Now, it has to be your fire damage. It cannot be a creature's fire damage. It has to come actually from the person. So you're going to need a flamethrower or arrows or something like that. Anywho, that is how we're going to tame it up. Pretty simple. Let's hop on over here and take a look at this really cool creature. So again, we're going to follow it around until it does this cool little snot pile here. And we're going to have to get a new one. There we go. You'll see he just snot piles everywhere. I have a torch. It does not like the reusable torches either. You need to use a regular torch, you'll notice, because the... Okay, are you gonna look this way? There we go. Once it's looking at you, you push Y to ignite it. It's gonna interest it, and it's gonna be all like, oh, cool beans, I like this. And then you're gonna need to get your flamethrower out, get all set and ready, and this guy is now gonna follow you around. So up at the top, it's going to tell you basically what's going on. We're too close to a base, so we gotta get away from the base here. You'll notice it will follow you around. So again, make sure you have a flamethrower or some sort of flame causing damage. You need to do fire damage, and it cannot come from a creature. So now that we're just kind of getting away from all this stuff, it should start picking up creatures here. Okay, I don't know if you're gonna swim very well, but we're coming over here, bud. Okay, there we go. So it has now marked a saber tooth for us. And you'll notice it spawns them in for you too. Like, some of these creatures are not even from here. Now, we want to take it out with fire damage. The more fire damage we do to it, the better. Okay, there we go. So we got up to 20%. And again, we just got to make sure we're not near a base, because if you're near a base, it'll keep popping up that message saying, hey, too close to a base, too close to a base. So we're just going to make sure we're not too close to the base. Yeah, see, it's too close to a player structure. Move further away to find targets. Now, it is spawning these creatures in, I'm pretty sure, because the test I did earlier, it spawned in a Spino, a Carno, a whole bunch of stuff, and I mean, none of these things were actually around my area, so I feel like it is actually spawning some of these creatures in itself. It just... Okay, there we go. It wants to start fighting a nearby creature. So now it's going to find it and mark it, which... Okay, I guess we're going around this way. This one seems to be a bit confused. There it is. Okay, we're gonna just cook that guy up quickly, get it out of the way. All right, so we got it up to 40%. So as you can see, we're getting about 20%, give or take, each time it wants to fight. And then after it fights, it's gonna take a couple of seconds to actually cool off and you know, get another one spawned in. So it can take a little bit of time to get this done. And you'll notice that, again, it's going up fairly good. Like 20% isn't terrible. It's too close to deep water. Okay, so make sure you're not in deep water. Make sure you're not close to structures. Like there's a lot of stuff you're gonna have to make sure you're not around. But other than that, we're just gonna kind of sit around waiting on this thing to want to, you know, fight stuff, and then we're gonna cook it with a flamethrower or arrows or whatever you're using. There we go. It's all ready to rock again. Now, I feel like I'm in a bad spot right now. This spot is just not an easy spot to be able to do some of this stuff. Anyways, let's get you out of the way. Awesome possum. Okay, so we got it up to 60%. Anyways, I'm not gonna. Okay, so we're not gonna go through the whole painstaking process of taming that up. We're gonna just come over here. So that's what you're gonna want to do. Once you get it all the way up to 100%, it is just gonna tame right up. That's it. It's not hard. So now, once you have gotten it tamed up, you are going to get two different saddles. So this one here is just the regular primitive saddle. So we're going to just take a look at this one here first. Let's hop on our cool creature. Now this thing is awesome. After taming this up earlier and again testing it out a bit, this is fun. I really, really like this. So you've got some very good movement. You can actually strafe left and right. You can go forward, backward. Like, it's got all of its normal movements. But the strafing, that part is really cool. So over on the right, you'll notice it actually has a list of things we can use. That's one of the reasons I love the Editions Ascended, because they actually tell you. So you can toggle your powder clouds on and your powder attacks on. The powder clouds, I feel like we need something for that. We might need like spark powder or something to turn that on. But anyways, we'll take a look at that. So you've got your turn clouds on, turn powder attacks on, which the powder attacks are actually on right now. You've got toggle turret, which won't work with this saddle, but there is a second saddle we will take a look at. You've got cosmetic roar, which, not gonna lie, I couldn't get the cosmetic roar to work. I don't know if maybe it needs to just be in a different saddle too or what, but the cosmetic roar is just not working. Then you've got your bite or harvest, which just click your right stick in on console. And as you can see, like we're harvesting thatch, charcoal, and wood and berries just from biting. The charcoal is awesome. So you're going to get a lot of your resources like that, like charcoal. You're going to get spark powder. Now, that was just the bite attack. If you use your tail whip, you've got, let's see, let's go this right here. So tail whip is not going to harvest anything. Oh, there we go. So if you just tap your left trigger, it will actually like just do a regular like smack forward too with its spikes, which will harvest everything there. Your right trigger is your regular melee attack, which is probably what it, yeah, that's what it was doing when the tail wasn't hitting. And as you'll see, with the regular attack, oh, is that not a harvestable rock? Okay, hold on. We ran out of stamina. You'll notice with this, we're harvesting spark powder. We're getting all kinds of stuff. So let's just get over here for a sec. There we go. So stone, spark powder, flint, and metal, all with the regular attack there. Let's just go in here. There we go. So, I mean, you're not gonna get. It seems like it's working on like the pick style instead of the axe style, if you know what that means. Basically, you're gonna get a lot of your secondary resources more than your primary, but you will get both. If we come over here, yeah, you're getting tons of thatch and you're getting a little bit of wood. Okay, so that is all there is for this saddle here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop the other saddle on, which I did not try yet. So this one here, oh dude, what? What? We got like flamethrowers on the side. Hold on. Okay, so let's see. Powder clouds. Okay, powder clouds are on. So you'll see we'll just kind of leave a cloud. And then if we use our tail swipe, we can ignite that cloud. Boom. Like that is wicked. So the clouds really, really cool. You're just gonna kind of leave them around. I think it's it's using spark powder while you're doing that. Okay, that's what that is. But then you can ignite them with your tail. Like that is so cool. Okay, let's turn the clouds off so we're not just using up all our spark powders. Dude, that is so cool. Okay, so you've got your regular attacks, everything still. None of that seems to have changed with the saddle. Let's see, are we gonna get? I'm curious if we're going to get more of the other resources now that we have this one on. Let's see. No. Okay, so it is just... So it's an all-around harvester. It will harvest everything, but you're going to get more of the secondary resources than the primary, which, not a big deal. Like, you're still getting it all, as you can see. Like, we're getting lots. All right, so you're also getting a huge weight reduction, but I cannot properly show that off, unfortunately, because I am using the stacking mod. So the weight reduction is just hard to show off properly with that. Anyways, we can actually access our turrets now. So we can aim our turrets forward or backward or wherever. When you toggle turrets, it just kind of like flicks them forward wherever you're aiming. So we're going to get over here for a sec. There we go. And then... How do we shoot our turrets? Fire left turret, fire right turret. Oh, we have no ammo. Hold on. Oh, okay. Yep. Hold on. The ammo's in my inventory. There we go. Oh, dude. Okay, that's wicked. Now my aim is terrible. Don't mind my terrible aim. But oh, that is so cool. Dude. There we go. Just gonna cook you a little bit there, bud. Don't mind us. That was awesome. Okay, so while you're in this, you are going to have access to your turrets, which is cool. Now it seems to attack at the same time, but that's, dude, like that is so cool. Now, if you're not in turret mode though, it just has your regular attacks, and then if you have people riding on the saddle, they can actually be firing off the turrets, which is really, really cool. Like honestly, this thing is incredible. So again, as you can see, like it's harvesting an insane amount of resources. So you will get everything. You're going to get your regular resources, your secondary resources, everything. But you're going to get more of the secondary than the primary. But still, you have a couple of these going. You can literally just harvest up everything you need. You've got a good defense system. You got cool turrets. Like, that is just awesome. Oh, man, I like that. I really like that. Anywho, that is going to do it for the Edmontonia, I believe. Again, if I forgot anything, make sure to leave it down in the comments section. But anyways, with that out of the way, hopefully you guys all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to smack that like button. Button. Hit that sub button, tell a friend, share it around, all that cool stuff. Most importantly, hopefully you're all being kind to one another, being kind to yourselves. And I will see each one of you guys here real soon.